We are in Packwaukee. It says unincorporated on the sign, but according to what I'm reading here, Packwaukee is a town in Marquette County, Wisconsin, population 2,574. The unincorporated communities of Buffalo Shore Estates and Packwaukee are located in the town. Packwaukee was named in honor of Winnebago Chief Packwaukee. It was platted in 1850 and a post office established. Looks very quiet. I don't know if there's a downtown area. The name Packwaukee comes from the, oh boy, Ojibwa, meaning shallow land, or the Potawatomi, meaning it is shallow. There's a neat little church right there. It says Presbyterian Church. And it's a cool looking, I don't know if that's the rectory right there. That's kind of a neat looking house right there. It is located on Buffalo Lake. There's the post office. The Packwaukee post office right there. There it is. This Buffalo Lake is pretty big. I mean, this was about 10 miles from Montello. And we're still on Buffalo Lake. So Buffalo Lake is pretty big. Packwaukee was settled in 1849 by E. Pettingill, E.T. Older, C.G. Barker, Jesse Older, William Evan, David Phillips, S.A. Pease, P-E-A-S-E, John Chapman, E. King, and Samuel Wayman. In 1884, a depot was moved to Packwaukee. I wonder if it's still around. Oh, it burned to the ground at 3 a.m. on January 11th, 1907. So no, it hasn't been around for a long, long time. So let's check out what the downtown area of Packwaukee has to offer. There's actually demographics too, but they're of the 2000 census, but I'll give them to you anyway. Okay, so this is like the downtownish area right here. That building on the corner, what looks like it used to be a bar, and then a bar called the Trading Post. Rod's Trading Post. So here's the neighborhoods in Packwaukee. Pretty nice, not too bad. All right, so here's the other part of downtown, one side of the road. And here is the other side of downtown. There's a sign that says Packwaukee right there. Here's a park with a couple volleyball courts. Packwaukee Park, I'm guessing is the name, Packwaukee. I see another church. We'll check that out real quick. Very, very quiet community. Well, at least right now it is. I'm sure during the summer it's hopping, being right on Buffalo Lake. There's the Packwaukee Town Hall and a little free pantry with food and stuff right on the table outside. That's nice. I like this church right here. Trinity Lutheran, very small, very neat church right here. Look at that, Trinity Lutheran. Very small. Very neat though. Racial makeup of the town, 72.8% white, 19.46% African American, 4.47% Native American, 0.27% Asian, 0.4% Pacific Islander, 0.08 from other races, and 2.87 from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino, 8.5 of the population. Median age here, 39 years. Median income for a family was $38,233. Males had a median income of $28,333 versus $22,813 for females. About 4.7% of families and 5.1% of the population were below the poverty line, including 6.0 of those under age 18 and 5.5 of those age 65 or over. No notable people from Packwaukee. Let's see if I can get a nice shot again of the other side of Main Street, or whatever street this is. Liberty. Liberty, 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 liberty. All right, let's do this. All right, there's the other building right there. The other side of Main Liberty Street, which is their main street in Packwaukee. And right up ahead here is like a causeway taking us over Buffalo Lake. So we shall go over Buffalo Lake. Man, this is a big lake. Well, actually, I can see the northern or the western side of it now. Well, look at that big lake. I think I see a railroad trestle going across there. Big lake, big long lake. Way on the other side there is Montello, about 10 miles away. All right, let's move on to the next town. Now, I don't know if you can see this car in front of me, but apparently it's too much work to clean off the top of your van of snow. This person has not cleaned off, I would say, snow at all on top of their car since it started snowing. I mean, there's more than, it's probably been all the snow that has accumulated so far this year, and for some reason they just cannot clean the top off, and that creates a hazard, folks. You need to get that cleared off. I mean, it drives me nuts, especially trucks too. Trucks too are just like, and again, they're tall, and I get it sometimes, but you got to clean that stuff off on top of your truck, because you're plowing down the highway and you got ice flying off of it, you got snow flying off of it. Don't take much for ice at 70 miles an hour to do some damage to somebody else's car or windshield, or cause an accident, or cause injury, or cause death. So, you know, after it snows, folks, clean off your car. And that includes the top of your car. There's no reason why you can't clean off the top of your car.